The Flying Mer Punch. It was just another day getting drunk for myself and Ben, my homie, so I think the story coming up will surprise the folks who know me. A guy called Sinclair had asked nicely if he could join us on the lash, which I didn't have a problem with because he'd just lent us both some cash. So me and Ben and this dude Sin went to the Port and Anchor to get a few light beers in, but then Sin, the stupid wanker, bought us all a round of drinks. Vodka and Red Bull, to be precise. We went on to buy a jug of it, because vodka Red Bull tastes quite nice, which led to jugs 2 and 3. I can't remember if we got to 4, because we fucked off to a nightclub to go and drink some more. Escape nightclub on Margate Front was where we now were at, and it was here I met the geezer who I poked for being fat. "Fatty, fatty, fat, fat," I said, as I poked him in his guts. "Do that again, I'll knock you out," he stated, but I didn't keep it shut. I went on to do it one more time, which wound him up some more. But it was when he did it in front of Alan that he pushed me to the floor. Alan, let me just explain, is in fact Jane's little brother, Jane being my ex-girlfriend and also my daughter's mother. Anyway, in my drunk state, I said, "Alan, watch this, it's funny." Went up to this big fat dude and poked him in his tummy. This time he pushed me in the chest, causing me to slip and fall in the middle of the dance floor, which I weren't happy with at all. I think it was seeing the laughing girls that caused me to react. I had one thing going through my mind: that guy should be attacked. I took a big old run up and went flying through the air. I was in the middle of the nightclub, but I really didn't care. I made a crazy meow noise until I could meow no more. My fist now had a sound effect till it connected with his jaw. Normally, I'm a gentle soul, and I wouldn't hurt a fly. So it was amazing that this mer punch knocked out this fucking guy. It didn't take the doorman long to get me out of there, and I was soon to be accompanied by Ben's buddy called Sinclair, who now realised that me and Ben really do get in a mess. Sinclair didn't come out again, and now prefers to wear a dress. No, I mean it, he really does. He's now a post-op one of those. He gave up being friends with Ben to model ladies' clothes, which shows you the awesome power my mere punch can fucking cause. I mean, all Sin did was watch it land, and now he has no balls. So if you ever hear a meh, I suggest you run for cover, because it probably means I'm showing off to Jane's little fucking brother. Jess. I met a girl who first said no, but then decided she'd say yes, then changed her mind back to no. She was a fucked up hoe called Jess. Mr. Fox, I have a friend called Mr. Fox. He's the king of web design. He'll create for you a website if you sort him out a line. For years he's been paid royalties for sites he created in the past. He makes about $1,000 a day, but can't seem to make it last. See, he smokes a lot and drinks too much and canes a lot of bugle. His brain is on a magic roundabout with Zebedee and Dougal. He even smashed up his nice new car whilst heavily intoxicated, and got a fine and a 2-year ban, which I'm sure he must have hated. But he's a lovely, honest, happy soul, and despite taking several knocks, remains the enigmatic, slightly crazy Mr. Fox. Brain fluid. What is this yellow liquid coming from my brain? It keeps pouring out my nostril, and it really is a pain. I asked Nurse Steve about it, and this is what he said. It's normally a symptom of an impact to the head. Had you been hit by a car or kicked repeatedly, I could have put it down to that, instead of the lines of E that you've been snorting up your nose, causing your brain to leak. And I have to say, I think your case is pretty damn unique, because the damage you have caused yourself, there's no way to reverse. I just hope for your sake, my friend, the symptoms don't get worse. Friendly. Thank you, Mr. Friendly, for strapping all this puff. When Ben gets his inheritance, we'll pay you sure enough. I know we owe you quite a bit, probably about £1,000, but please don't get too concerned as the matter is in hand.